Hi, you guys. So I was watching this video on YouTube by this girl named Zhane Antoinette. It's on my computer right now, and she made a video recently. Like, when was this? Let me see. Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, about uh, being a lesbian in the military. She's in DEP, from what I'm gathering from this video. She's in DEP, and so I guess someone asked her a question about being a lesbian and like kind of what her feelings or what she expects or whatever to happen when she joins the Air Force. But of course, all this is kind of like speculation and all that. So I just wanted to come on here and give my experience of what happens in BMT. Of course, I'm not everybody, but I just will put out what happened to me or what I experienced, and then maybe I give you a better understanding, put some people at ease or something, or you have more than one opinion about this, or more than one outlook on this. So, for me, for BMT, being a lesbian was not really a big deal. Like, nobody really cared. No one said anything about it to me. I don't think the entire time I was there. I had 40, I want to say like 46 flight sisters. I don't really remember anymore, but I think 4 of us were lesbians, and I didn't know about two other girls in my flight until after BMT. So like it was myself, Marquez, Kanigi, and God, I always forget her name. Like, she's super skinny. I know, I can see her face. I mean, yeah, I can see her face, but I never remember her name. But it was the 4 of us, and I didn't know about Kanigi and the other one until after BMT, because we never talked about it. Like, nobody ever talked about it. The most suspicious thing I ever noticed was like Marquez, my flight sister, who I love so much. We would go to like this church service, and her girlfriend happened to be at BMT at the same time we were, and I never figured out why we would go to like this the Wiccan church service, but it was pretty chill. You got to sit like pretty much with your same sex. So like they divide the gym by like sex. So like the females sit on one side and the males sit on the other side, and like they would give us bathroom breaks. And so we would everybody go to the bathroom at the same time. The 2 of them would wait until after everybody came back from the bathroom, and they would go to the bathroom and make out. Suspicious little fuckers, those guys. I figured that out pretty quickly. I was like, that must be her girlfriend. But yeah, other than that, nothing weird happened. Nobody said anything off to me. Nobody acted weird because I was gay or whatever. Nobody treated me oddly. Nobody acted odd because I was taking a shower with them. Like, you have so many other things to be concerned about besides if this person may or may not be looking at you in the shower. I'm not going to say I wasn't looking. I'm not going to say that. But I was looking purely for scientific research, because I had never seen so many naked white people at one time. And so I was just really curious as to how it just seems to me like white people don't really have hips or tits, really. Like, well, my flight sisters didn't. So I was just like staring in amazement, because it was just, how is this even like a real thing? Like, I still do not get it. How they did not have breasts. They had like a little pointy tits. It was weird. It was so weird, but it was not a sexual thing at all. Like, I didn't find any of my flight sisters sexy. Everybody's ugly at the same time. Like, everybody's just trying to survive. Everybody's trying to maintain their sanity throughout BMT. So nobody really cares. You have thousands of other things to worry about, like how you're going to get enough sleep, or how much time you're going to get to eat, or if you're into MTI's having a bad day, or are your socks rolled appropriately, are you going to pass your locker inspection, are you going to pass this test at the end of the BMT. Like, you have so much other stuff to worry about besides if this chick is looking at you in the shower. Like, nobody's looking at you. And really, by the end of BMT, everybody's super comfortable with each other. I remember I used to walk around, they gave you this towel that is so small. Like, it only covers, it's like that towel you get to buff your shoes, or like to buff your car, like the really small raggedy one. They give you that for a towel for the shower. So I remember, like, by the end of BMT, I was like, look, this towel is small. and we have been together for like 5 weeks. I'm either going to cover the top half of my body with this towel or the bottom half of my body with this towel. You get to pick. And so I just covered the bottom half, and I just walk around topless. Whatever, you know, it didn't, the towel was small, you know, it is what it is. But nothing weird goes on. Like, nobody says anything to anyone because you have so much other stuff to worry about. Everybody gets their one phone call a week, you know. They're concerned about what's going on with their family. They're just trying to make sure that they get through. You know, they're not trying to get washed back. So nobody wants to really cause any ripples or anything. And your sexuality is such a small thing. It's such a small thing. So a small piece of a human being to be really greatly concerned about. Like, even like today, I don't get why people like get mad at people or just like start disowning people for their sexuality. That's just like this minute part of a person, and that's what you're really upset about. Like, really? But yeah, no, I wouldn't expect anybody to get any flack for their sexuality and BMT. I mean, you don't have to tell people either. I don't see why that'll even come up in a conversation. People talk about their spouses, like when you're getting to know each other, whatever, they talk about their boyfriends and girlfriends and husbands, wife, or whatever. I mean, I guess that would come up then, but I was single when I went to BMT, so it never came up. Like, oh, actually, you know what? The first week when we went to medical, my flight leader, because my last name is Sanders, and hers, my element leader, her last name is Schneider, so we were always next to each other, and so she said something to me about it, and she was like, "You have a boyfriend?" I was like, "No." She's like, "You got a girlfriend?" I was like, "Not anymore." She's like, "That's cool." And that was the end of it. And she was like, "That's cool." She's cute, though. Schneider's cute. You know, for a white chick, I guess. I'm not really into white people. No offense. But, you know, it's not my thing. But, yeah, that was really the extent of the conversations I had until, like, I found out about Marquez. And then we would talk about stuff. But other than that, there were no issues. My MTI didn't give me any flag. I'm sure people knew because I guess I give off this like gay vibe or something. I don't know. I give off me. But no. And looking at Zhane, I don't think a lot of people are gonna assume or just like come up on her and be like, "Hey, are you gay?" or anything like that. She's gonna have to tell people because I would not know just from I'm looking at her picture. I would never know just from looking at her. So I mean, if you're concerned about it, don't be, because of course I don't know how it is for the males, but I wouldn't be worried about it. And you know, if somebody gives you flack, we have EO, we have all these things in place for equality in the military. So if somebody's really giving you shit for it, then that's really against the regs, and they could be kicked out for that. So just I wouldn't worry about it. It's such a small thing, and you're only there for 8 weeks. There's nothing really to worry about. So yeah, I just wanted to come and give that response. I know this became super long, and I didn't really mean for that. I meant for like a 4-minute video, and now it's 8 minutes long. So I'm gonna hurry up and get up off of here. I have like 3 more videos to make, but that's not the point of this. So okay, I will talk to y'all later, and I hope that helped whoever sees this. Everything's cool. Everything's awesome. Talk to y'all later.